evening, everyone. Thank you again for coming tonight to our 13th annual Distinguished Alumni Dinner. I hope that you have enjoyed your meal. If you are not finished, please continue eating. I know some of you are just now getting dessert, and we know that sometimes that's the most important meal of part of the meal, so please continue to enjoy as we get started. I'd like to also take this time to recognize some of our former distinguished alumni who are here with us this evening. So as I call your name, if you would please stand and remain standing for a round of applause. We have Pam Allen from the class of 2008, Eddie Dillard from the class of 2016, Barry Helmstutler from the class of 2008, Chris Landrum from the class of 2012, Ralph Lawson from the class of 2012, Jonathan Phillips from the class of 2007, Joyce Staples from the class of 2008, Tim Stone from the class of 2018, Kathy Whittle Davis from the class of 2014, and Shirley Wells from the class of 2017. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. At this time, I would also like to ask our foundation board members and our college board members in attendance this evening if they would please stand and be recognized as well. Thank you for all that you all do to support the college. And finally, if we could have our administration, faculty, and staff of P&HCC stand for a round of applause. All right, we are here this evening to recognize the class of 2019 Distinguished Alumni inductees and their many accomplishments. We are so proud of these Patriots for the wonderful work they are doing and the contributions they have made. So it's absolutely a pleasure to be able to recognize them here this evening. These inductees truly represent the best of Patrick Henry Community College. We will have two readers this evening who will be sharing the stories of each of our distinguished alumni. Pam Allen, who is a distinguished alumni and also serves as the treasurer of the foundation board, and Joyce Staples, a retired faculty member of P&HCC, who is also a member of the P&HCC board. At this time, I'd like to call on Joyce Staples to come and get us started. Thank you, Joyce.
Before we begin our awards presentation this evening, I would like to ask Patrick Henry Community College President, Dr. Angeline Godwin, and P&HCC Foundation Interim Executive Director, Tiffany Underwood, to stand with me at the podium. I'm not that short.
Is that better?
Yes. Alums, we would like to ask each of you to remain at your table as your name is called. We will then ask you to come forward and remain in the front next to us after you receive your award for a photo. You will then be seated as a group with this evening's honorees for the remainder of the ceremony. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right. Our first honoree is Deborah Buchanan, who earned her associate degree from P&HCC in education in 1977. She currently serves as a morning anchor host of Good Morning Southside on WGSR Star News, where she also serves as a sales manager. Buchanan is an elected official of the Henry County Board of Supervisors representing the Horse Pasture District for the past 24 years and currently serves as the vice chairman of the board. She is the owner of Deborah's Antiques and Collectibles, is also a licensed auctioneer and holds a personal property and appraiser's license. Buchanan created the Coat Drive for Kids in Henry County to provide new and gently used coats for children in need. Buchanan also started the outreach program Shoes for the Soul, partnering with local churches to get shoes to needy children. She is a member of the Horse Pasture Rescue Squad Board, the Horse Pasture Ruetan Club, Smith River Small Towns Collaborative, Certified Personal Property Appraisers Guild of America, and serves on the Workforce Investment Board, the Community Advisory Board panel at Patrick Henry Correctional Unit number 28, and the Workforce Local Elected Officials Board. In addition, Buchanan has received the Horse Pasture Ruetan Club Ruetan of the Year Award, the Focus on Youth CASA Service Award, and the Martinsville Henry County SPCA Director's Choice Award. She is an active member of Hillcrest Baptist Church. Deborah, we are honored to have you in our P&HCC family. Please join us at the podium. Congratulations. You're welcome so much.
Thank you.
Our next honoree, Dr. Pam Koppler, completed credits toward an associate degree in general studies in 1986. She continued her education, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in early childhood education at James Madison University in 1988, a Master of Education degree in curriculum and instruction at the University of Virginia in 1994. Go Wolves! And a Doctorate of Education in Administration in 2004 at California Coast University. Dr. Koppler is a community advocate for the Disability Rights and Resource Center in Rocky Mount, Virginia. She has previously served as the CEO of the Woodrow Wilson Workforce and Rehabilitation Center Foundation, Director of AmeriCorps, Virginia, Director of the Piedmont Tech Prep Consortium at Patrick Henry Community College, Recreation Area Manager of Firestone State, and a teacher in Henry County Public Schools. Dr. Koppler was crowned Miss Wheelchair Virginia in 2004 and was second runner-up to Miss Wheelchair America. She has served on Governor Warner's Commission for the Community and National Service and was appointed by 2 governors to the State Rehabilitation Council, where she still serves on the executive board. Dr. Koppler serves on several boards, including STEP Incorporated, Wilson Workforce Rehabilitation Center, West Piedmont Housing Coalition, Franklin County Local Emergency Preparedness Council, Nonprofits Leadership Council, West Piedmont Go Healthy, Complete Streets, Special Ed Advisory Council for Martinsville City Schools and Patrick County Schools, Disabilities Unlimited, Smith Mountain Lake Charity Tour, West Piedmont Peer Counseling Group, and Franklin Rides Task Force. And I am tired. Good job. Dr. Koppler is an active member of Mercy Crossing Church of God, volunteers and serves on the board of Will Love, does equine horse therapy, and serves on the board at Tactfully Teamed Riding Academy, and travels the state speaking on business and economic development, as well as rehabilitation, education, and awareness. Pam loved the small classes and personal attention at P&HCC. She has always felt that P&HCC has the most beautiful campus. Faculty favorites were Joanne Armstrong in sociology, Marie Garrett in English, and John Buck in history. She felt challenged in these classes, but found them interesting and fun, and she knew the instructors genuinely cared about her success. Pam also appreciated the support of the guidance department. Pam, You truly embody the spirit of once a patriot, always a patriot. Please come and join us at the podium to receive your award. Go Pound! Yeah. Congratulations. From Pam to Pam.
Katina Dalton. Katina earned her associate degree from PH in Information Technology in 2006. She continued her education with coursework in computer science and technology and software engineering and database at Radford University and classes in business management at Liberty University. She is employed as the business applications manager at Hooker Furniture. In her 13 career at Hooker, she has previously worked as the business systems analyst in the information service department. An active volunteer at Martinsville High School, Dalton is the current president of the Martinsville High School Soccer Boosters Program, having also served as treasurer. She is also the treasurer of the Martinsville High School Band Boosters and serves on the After Prom Committee. Dalton can be found working concessions at Martinsville High School, supporting the soccer and basketball programs. Other community volunteer work includes participation in the American Cancer Society, Relay for Life, the Boys and Girls Club, and United Way projects through Hooker Furniture. Katina was nervous at first when she was taking classes because she was a wife and a mom and had a full-time job. She wondered if she could do it all. After talking to staff and getting to know her teachers and other classmates, she realized she was not alone and could endure the journey. There were many other adult students trying to make a better life for themselves and their families, and she was able to bond with them, and they all supported each other. The faculty member who inspired her was Frank Tatum. He taught her that hard work and having faith can help one accomplish a great deal in life. He was a role model and showed that being an adult student does not stop you from pursuing an education and your dream job. Katina, we are honored you followed your dreams at Patrick Henry Community College. Please join us at the podium. And anyone who can stay up all night gets an award. We do that with After Prom. Our next honoree, David Dillard, graduated from Patrick Henry in 1991 and earned his associate degree in industrial electronics technology. He continued his education, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in Electronics Engineering Technology in 1994 from Norfolk State University, and a Master of Science degree in Industrial Technology at North Carolina A&T University in 2007. Dillard is an Associate Professor of General Engineering Technology at Patrick Henry. He previously served in other roles at Patrick Henry, including being an Adjunct Professor of Computer Information Systems and Developmental Mathematics, an Instructional Media Services Manager, and a Developmental Mathematics faculty member. He was also an integral part of the SCALE team and led many cooperative learning trainings across the state and country. In his current position, he serves as the faculty advisor for the Dual Enrollment Ideas Academy and the primary investigator for a National Science Foundation grant awarded to PH. He is a certified Siemens Mechatronics Level 1 instructor and also licensed to instruct courses for the Manufacturing Skills Standards Council Certified Production Technician Program through the Center for Advanced Film Manufacturing at Eastman Chemical. David is a member of the National Association of Development Educators, the Virginia Association of Developmental Educators, the American Mathematical Association of Two-Year Colleges, the Virginia Mathematical Association of Two-Year Colleges. He received the Teaching Faculty Award at PH in 2017, and most recently recently began leading a group of high school students in underwater robotics competition. That sounds pretty cool. He is an active member of the community and outreach events, such as a member of the Sandy Level Masonic Lodge 274 and a volunteer at Grace Network. David has always felt a sense of family and belonging at Patrick Henry Community College. After one semester of classes, he could use what he had learned in electronic courses to fix things for family and friends. Lane Hubbard and Don Crouch were his tag team of advisors and support. They pushed and hinted at an expectation that he was supposed to continue his education once he finished at Patrick Henry. Mr. Crouch told him he should fill up his toolbox with each skill he learned and use the tools or they would get rusty. Lane Hubbard would notice if you were in a class physically but not mentally. He would come stand beside you and lecture for most of the class. David was so shocked and impressed by that method of classroom management that he adopted the technique in classes he currently teaches. Dan Spall was the most intriguing faculty member David had. Mr. Spall used his stage characters and skits to calm nervous students on the speech days. David, you are a true Patrick Henry Community College faculty rock star. Please join us at the podium.
LaTala Hodges. LaTala Hodges completed credits toward an associate degree in general studies in 2006. She continued her education, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in mass communications and print journalism at Virginia Commonwealth University. She is currently completing coursework at Hollins University and a Master of Arts degree program in liberal studies. Hodges is employed as the Director of Communications at the Harvest Foundation. She was previously employed at Patrick Henry Community College as a communications specialist and social media manager. Hodges has also worked as a copy editor at the Martinsville Bulletin and a reporter for the Rockingham County News Group. She's a member of the VCU Alumni Association, Public Relations Society of America, Dan River Basin Association, and the Virginia Museum of Natural History. Hodges is the president-elect of the Martinsville Rotary Club and an ambassador for the Martinsville-Henry County Tourism Office. She's an active volunteer with Infinity Acres Ranch, a volunteer communications specialist for the American Red Cross Blue Ridge Chapter, and a board member of the United Way of Henry County and Martinsville. Hodges received the Young Professional of the Year Award in 2018 from the Martinsville-Henry County Chamber of Commerce. She remembers Professor John Buck, who was a master storyteller who kept her engrossed in historical accounts. Maureen Norman was one of the most patient instructors who made sure she understood the material. Frank Tatum's classes were awesome, and initially, she thought information technology was her passion, but she learned what she really wanted to do was focus on writing and communications. LaTala took classes with her husband for a year before they started dating. She was able to meet traditional students and non-traditional students that helped shape her worldview at a formative time in her life. LaTala learned the true value of education from those who valued it most. LaTala, you are an incredible asset to our community. Please join us at the podium. Our next honoree, Amy Nestor, graduated from P&HCC in 1993 with an associate degree in general studies. She continued her education at Averett University, where she earned a Bachelor of Science degree in elementary education in 1994. Nestor then earned an endorsement of Library Media Specialist in 2009 from the University of Virginia at Wise and will complete a Master of Science degree from Mary Baldwin University this spring in special education. She is employed as a special education teacher at Patrick Henry Elementary School and is a member of the school improvement team. Nestor previously taught 3rd and 5th grades at Albert Harris Elementary School and a 3rd grade at Patrick Henry Elementary School as a lead teacher before becoming the school librarian in 2009. Nestor is an active adult member of Girl Scout Troop Number 616, great Girl Scouts, and a member of Rich Acres Christian Church, where she's a regular participant in the Faith in Action program and a youth sponsor involved with Vacation Bible School and the Children's Ministry program. Amy was a member of Phi Theta Kappa while she was a student at P&HCC. She remembers faculty members Gail Wade in English and Maureen Norman in math. Her biology professor required students to complete a service project. Amy decided to work with Joyce Poindexter, who was a teacher at Patrick Henry Elementary School. From that experience, she decided to become an elementary school teacher and has come full circle to teach at Patrick Henry Elementary. Amy, we celebrate your achievements tonight. Please join us at the podium.
Dr. David Shockley. Dr. Shockley completed credits toward an associate degree in general studies in 1988. He then continued his education, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in Industrial Technology in 1990 and a Master of Arts degree in Industrial Technology in 1991 from Appalachian State University, and a Doctor of Education in Leadership in Adult and Community College Education from North Carolina State University in 2005. Dr. Shockley is the president of Surrey Community College in Dobson, North Carolina. He has worked in the North Carolina Community College system for 23 years. Prior to his residency at Surrey, he served in several roles at Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute as the Executive Vice President and Chief Academic Officer, Vice President of Student Services, Dean of Technology and Instructional Support Services, a Networking Fundamentals Instructor, and a Director of Community Services. Dr. Shockley is an Executive Committee member of the North Carolina Community College State Board Governance Committee and ERP Data Initiative Committee. He has served as President, Vice President, and Secretary of the Executive Committee of the North Carolina Association of Community College Presidents and a mentor to first-year community college presidents. Dr. Shockley is also a member of the Northern Surrey Hospital Board, the Yadkin County Investors Economic Development Board, the Surrey County Educational Partnership Board. He has participated in numerous professional presentations and has received the Shirley B. Gordon Award of Distinction from the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the North Carolina Community College System President of the Year Award. Dr. Shockley is actively involved in his community as an early morning seminary instructor with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and a Flash USA boys basketball coach. David's parents enrolled each of their children at PH, and as a matter of fact, when David came home from the Marine Corps Reserves, his mother said, "Welcome home, you have class tonight." Whenever he has the opportunity to discuss the importance, quality, and economic value of a community college education, he is quick to present his personal story of the incredible instruction provided by John Buck, Maureen Norman, Joanne Armstrong, and Milt Davis. Dr. Shockley, we are so proud that your success started at Patrick Henry Community College. Please come to the podium. Our next honoree, Lisa Smith, graduated from Patrick Henry Community College in 1989 with an associate degree in general studies. She continued her education at Old Dominion University, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in Criminal Justice in 1993. She is the Community Recovery Program Manager at Piedmont Community Services. She earned a Certified Substance Abuse Counselor certification for the Virginia Board of Counseling in 2010 and a nonprofit leadership certificate from Duke University in 2012. She previously served as a probation officer and substance group facilitator with the Virginia Department of Corrections for 12 years. She actively serves on the Martinsville-Henry Patrick County Reentry Council and has written several grants to provide funding for speakers and training opportunities. Other board memberships include the Southern Area Agency on Aging Executive Board, the Anchor Commission Executive Board, the Martinsville-Henry County Human Resources Association, and the Franklin County Human Resources Association. Smith is active with the Martinsville Uptown Rotary Club and is a member of the Galilean House of Church Worship. While attending PH, Lisa had the opportunity to connect with individuals from Carver, Laurel Park, and Martinsville. She was manager of the boys basketball team, and they nicknamed her Lisa and the Cult Jam after a 90s R&B group. Lisa was active in various clubs on campus, and remember her favorite faculty members were Maureen Norman, John Buck, and Joanne Armstrong, who was her psychology instructor. Kitty C., the financial aid administrator, was a great help to Lisa in finding funding for her classes at PH, and also when she transferred to a four-year school. She still considers Mrs. C. a mentor in her life. Lisa, we are proud of you and honor you tonight. Please join us for your award.
Manker Stone. Manker Stone graduated from P&HCC in 1995 with a certificate in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. In 1996, he earned a certificate in general business, an associate degree in marketing, and an associate degree in business management. Prior to his enrollment at Patrick Henry Community College, Stone attended Bridgewater College for 1 year. He retired as president of Nolan and Stone Furniture Company in 2014. Stone was appointed to the Henry County Board of Zoning Appeals by the Honorable Judge David Williams in 2002 and has served as the board chairman for the past 13 years. He was a member of the Bassett, Collinsville, and Virginia J.C.'s and has held several officer positions in the organization, such as president and chief of staff. He received the Sidney D. Peck Outstanding Local President Award and the Life Membership Award from the Virginia J.C.'s. Stone has been a member of the Bassett Volunteer Fire Department for 35 years and held positions as president, vice president, and lieutenant. He received the Samuel J. Pilson Fire Office of the Year Award from the County of Henry in 2017 and was recently named the Fire Officer of the Year at the Bassett Volunteer Fire Department. Stone is an active member with the Bassett Church of the Brethren and served as chairman of the Stewardship Committee. He went to Bridgewater College after high school graduation, but found he was not prepared for life on his own and said his grades reflected that. He decided to take a few refrigeration classes for his job and to challenge himself to earn the HVAC certification. Classes in marketing and business management followed, and he found himself with a few degrees and certifications. While at P&HCC, he was inducted into SPIRE, an honor society for non-traditional students. His influential professors were Toby Deal, who brought real-world experiences into the classroom, Colin Ferguson Sr. in U.S. history, and Kimball Reynolds in business law. Mr. Stone, we are honored to recognize you tonight. Please join us at the podium. Congratulations. Our next honoree, Robert Vogler, graduated from Patrick Henry College of the University of Virginia in 1967 with a certificate in general studies, which was the highest diploma awarded at the time. So you know UVA had to win the other night because of all of the people who graduated. He continued his education at Virginia Commonwealth University, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in 1969. Vogler completed a Master of Science degree in Education in 1975 and an Educational Specialist degree in 1979 at the University of Virginia. He retired as the Director of Student Services for Henry County Public Schools in 2008. Vogler previously worked as a teacher, as an assistant principal of George Washington Carver High School from 1976 to 1987, and in the Special Education Department at the County Central Office. He currently serves as the president of the Colonel George Waller Chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution, SAR, and is a member of the Virginia SAR Color Guard. Vogler is a regular program presenter on colonial history to local groups and organizations, and was a former Revolutionary War reenactor in Greensboro and New Bern, North Carolina, as well as in colonial Williamsburg. He's the board treasurer for the Martinsville-Henry County Coalition for Health and Wellness and on the board of directors of Oakwood Cemetery. Vogler holds several memberships in the community, including the Martinsville Transportation Commission, the Society of the War of 1812, the Martinsville-Henry County Historical Society, the Spencer Penn Center, Piedmont Arts, the Virginia Museum of Natural History, and the Martinsville-Henry County SPCA. He's also an active member of the First United Methodist Church of Martinsville. In the college's early days, it was simply referred to as the branch. The formal name in 1967 was Patrick Henry College of the University of Virginia. Robert was the president of the student body and a member of the honor committee. He was also a biology lab assistant and one of the first 2 students selected from the college for membership in Who's Who among America's junior colleges. There were a total of 16 students in the graduating class of 1967. Robert was on the college softball team that played in the area industrial league and was regularly beaten. The college sponsored a Christmas dance and a formal spring dance each year. Classes were 90 minutes long and only held on Monday through Thursday, which was handy since most students had part-time jobs. Student hangouts were Wickline Drug Snack Bar, Sports Lane Snack Bar, and the Parkmore Restaurant. I was like, where was that? But anyway. His most memorable professors were Dr. David Morgan in history and Dr. James McIntosh in biology, who took small groups of students on hiking and camping trips on the Appalachian Trail. Robert, we are proud of your lifelong dedication to education. Please join us at the podium. Stephanie Wagner. Stephanie earned her associate degree in nursing from P&HCC in 1995. She received her Bachelor of Science degree in nursing from Radford University while attending the New College Institute in 2008. Wagner also earned a Management Academy of Public Health certificate in 2008 from the University of North Carolina. Wagner is a nursing and emergency medical services instructor at Patrick Henry Community College. She also assists with RN clinical experiences, medical terminology, and the Community Dental Outreach Program. In addition, Wagner serves as a life care planning coordinator, community liaison with the Estate and Elder Center of Southside, Virginia. She has previously worked as an emergency room nurse at Carilion Franklin Memorial Hospital, an RN applicant instructor for the emergency department at Martinsville Memorial Hospital, a nurse supervisor at the Henry Martinsville Health Department, a public health nurse, a home health nurse, and a licensed practical nurse. Wagner holds several professional certifications as a registered nurse, healthcare provider CPR, licensed practical nurse, Virginia Emergency Medical Technician, Cardiac Intermediate, certified child health care consultant instructor with the Commonwealth of Virginia, advanced cardiac life support instructor, certified telemedicine clinical presenter, and certified Virginia post facilitator. She's an active member of the First Baptist Church of Bassett and serves on the nursery committee and as a vacation Bible school teacher. Stephanie may not have met her husband Dale on campus, but she did meet him as a result of her career as a nurse. She was an ER nurse, and Dale was a paramedic, and as they say, the rest is history. Stephanie is grateful for being teamed with Melanie Nelson to teach the LPN program. Melanie is a true lifelong friend that Stephanie enjoys working with and doing things on and off campus. She graduated from the LPN program when it was located at Memorial Hospital. At that time, Kathy Whitley was the director of the program, and Debbie Shelton was one of the nursing instructors. They both played a tremendous role in her career and success as a nurse, along with Benita Zimmerman. When Stephanie started the RN program, she met Mildred Owens, whose smile and occasional sarcasm were loved and appreciated. And she also had Joe Nathan Gravely as an instructor. He made her nervous and doubt her knowledge at times, but in turn, that made her a stronger and more competent nurse. Stephanie credits Betsy Ashbrook as the reason she works at P&HCC today. She worked with Betsy in the ER at Martinsville, and after her constant nagging and actual encouragement, she applied for a job at P&HCC. Betsy left this on her voicemail. She said, Stephanie, this is Betsy at the college. We have a position coming open here, and you should apply if you're interested in teaching, that is. Amy Webster is her current boss, and Stephanie says she can depend on her to provide straightforward answers with compassion. Amy is a kind individual who is fair with her instructors and always has their back in any situation. Stephanie, we are so fortunate to have you training our future nurses and medical professionals. Please join us at the podium.
Our next honoree is Ricky Walker. Ricky graduated from Patrick Henry Community College in 1994 with an associate degree in criminal justice. He continued his education with Old Dominion University, taking advantage of the Teletechnic program offered at Patrick Henry College, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in Administration of Justice in 1997 and a graduate certification in Public Administration in 1999. Walker then completed a Master of Science degree in Sociology with a minor in Criminology from Longwood University in 2005. He is the current Director of Operations for the Anchor Commission Group Home System. Walker previously worked for Martinsville Police Department for 21 years, rising to the rank of lieutenant, and then for the Henry County Sheriff's Office before retiring as major in 2016. He also served as an adjunct faculty for the Virginia Commonwealth University Off-Site Degree Program at the New College Institute, adjunct faculty for the Inspire Online program at Bluefield College, and adjunct faculty in the Applied Sciences and Engineering programs at Patrick Henry. He serves on several community boards, including the Community Recovery Program Board, the Drug-Free Martinsville and Henry County Board, the HAY, which is Helping Empower Youth Task Force, the Fayette Area Historical Initiative Board, and the Camp Lead Forward Board. He has multiple law enforcement training certifications and received Officer of the Year awards from the Martinsville Elks Club and Martinsville Exchange Club. He is a member of the Piedmont Masonic Lodge, the Kiwanis Club, and a charter member and past president of the Patrick Henry Fraternal Order of Police. He is an active member of Rich Acres Christian Church, where he has been served as a deacon since 2009. Ricky remembers Dr. McIntosh as a great biology professor who really cared about his students. Marie Garrett taught him a tremendous amount in English class. Mrs. Phillips was his math instructor, and her teaching skills got him through the course. Whitey Pitts was a wonderful history professor, and Ricky really enjoyed his lectures. Bill Jameson was his criminal justice professor, who was an inspiration to Ricky in his law enforcement career and one of his mentors. Mr. Jameson was a passionate instructor and proud veteran who influenced hundreds, if not thousands, of police officers throughout his teaching career. Everyone at PH was helpful and worked with him, which was important since Ricky was working full-time and on swing shifts while taking classes. Ricky, we applaud your dedication and service to our community. Please come to the podium. Our final honoree tonight is Charles Williams Jr., who earned his associate degree in business from Patrick Henry Community College in 1975 after his military service, which included a tour of duty in Vietnam and then he returned to Martinsville. He is an auctioneer and owner of Williams Auction Company, LLC. After Williams graduated from PH, he worked with the truck leasing company and was promoted to service manager with responsibility for records and budgets. He retired in 1999 and then attended Mendenhall School of Auctioneering in High Point, earning his auctioneer's license. He received his appraisal license from the Missouri School of Auctioneers Certified Appraisers Guild. He regularly conducts benefit auctions for the American Legion, VFWs, volunteer fire departments, and churches in need, and has opened doors for women auctioneers. Williams is a board member for the Horse Pasture Volunteer Rescue Squad and Camp 28 Virginia State Correctional Facility. He is a member of the National Auctioneers Association, American Legion Post 42, Horse Pasture Ruijin Club, associate member of the Fieldale Ruijin Club, and a life member of the VFW Post 1115. Williams received the Ruijin of the Year award from the Horse Pasture Club. He is an active member of Hillcrest Baptist Church and serves as an usher. Charles, we thank you for your military service and community involvement. Please join us at the podium. On behalf of the Patrick Henry Community College Foundation, I want to thank all of you for coming tonight. It has been a pleasure to have been a part of this college's 13th annual Distinguished Alumni Dinner and to recognize so many exceptional individuals in our community. All alums honored this evening, we ask that you please remain for group photos. And at this time, I would like to ask Dr. Angeline Godwin to come to the podium for our closing remarks.
Hasn't this been a wonderful night? As we recognize all these wonderful alumni awardees, I want to take a special moment on behalf of the faculty and staff and students and our board of directors to make sure that those of you that are family and friends, and you've not only been a part of these awardees, their education at Patrick Henry Community College, but you supported them in the many other adventures that they've had, and also their work in their community and their professions. Because without you, our alumni may not have the opportunity to go out and really spread the cheer of what goes on at Patrick Henry Community College. They may not have the opportunity to go out and share their talents and share all of the things that they learned at our college. Yes, in addition to the fact that we do believe we have the most beautiful campus in the Virginia Community College system, I tell the chancellor that every time I see him. And we're very proud of our college, we're very proud of our campus. But Patrick Henry Community College is about the people. It's about the people that every day have committed their lives. It's much more than a job if you're a faculty or staff member. It is about a calling that you have. For our board members, both the foundation and our college board, they serve for no compensation, and they're the persons that are out there as ambassadors for our community. So we could never say thank you enough for them. But alumni, you make us look good. And what we hope you do is that you become a beacon for other students with the opportunities that we have in our community. There is no reason that any young person growing up in this community should ever have to question, will I be able to go to college? That should never be a question that has to be answered in this community for here on in the forward. And we will not be satisfied until there is no such thing as a first generation student in Martinsville, Henry County, and Patrick County that we serve. We really appreciate your being here tonight. This is a very special night for our college, and we thank you what you do for us every day. So have a good evening, and thank you for being here.